Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil 0. In this video we're going to drop all the stuff we don't need. Like this knife, which we absolutely don't need. Billy doesn't have a hitbox, unfortunately. It's very, very disappointing. I would have liked to have cut him into ribbons. I mean, what? I'm not weird. Just like most other games, if you are holding a knife or something lighter than a gun, you will run faster. Or alternatively, if you're not holding anything at all, you'll be fine. You run faster. It's very nice. So we're going to use the key card that we got from the briefcase in the last video right on this door here. And we're going to get one of my favorite scenes. The very first time I played this game, this was like a moment for me.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
I don't know what the reason for this is, but some of the FMVs in this game look way better than other ones. Like, that one looks really good. Obviously, they couldn't remaster it completely, but there are others. There's actually one other one in this video that looks like absolute dog shit. It's very strange. And yeah, look at that, Wesker's in the game. I seriously did not know that the first time I played through this, so that scene was like, whoa, Wesker's here?
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
So, once again, we're going to split these characters up. And as I said in the last video, whenever you do that, and whenever one of the characters has to go out and, like, fight or be around zombies, you're gonna want Billy to be the one to go. So the game's gonna ask which character is gonna stay. Just select Rebecca. It's going to be easier that way for us.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
What?
be careful.
Yeah.
There's a few items we can grab in here. First off, underneath this desk or whatever this is, this table, I just described both things that it is not. It's like a shelving unit. There's a box of bullets. What we need to do, I almost forgot to grab this key card, which would have been a complete nightmare, but I still can't hold it. So we are just going to give this to Rebecca because she's got plenty of room. And then grab the key card. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the game, actually. I really enjoy this train escape sequence where we have to put the brakes on. I love the music. Like I said, this is one of my favorite Resident Evil soundtracks. Most of the stuff here you can run by. These zombies are never going to be an issue. I've never seen them be an issue, so I don't quite get why they're even there, to be quite frank. Obviously you can see that guy moved. But again, this guy's pretty easy to walk by. As long as you hug the right side of the screen, he'll never grab you. Absolutely fantastic. God, I love this song. This song's so good. So, there's going to be, somehow, just a ton of zombies now. Good thing to do, just equip Billy's shotgun and go nuts. Again, if you're in a scenario like this, reload in the menu. Do not do it in person. That is bad. Shoot that guy's fucking head off, dude. Now, there's a term in gambling, I think it's called the sunk cost fallacy, meaning you're going to keep betting if you've already put in a specific amount of money. That's how I feel when I fight zombies in these games, because you can shoot the zombies a couple times, have them fall down, and then leave to the next area. I think their health resets, so you've basically wasted that ammo. I like to kill them, make sure they're dead before I move on, at least in most scenarios. So that is something that is, I think, some sort of a mental illness on my part. Bye-bye. Yeah, a lot of this you can just run by. I bet all of it you could run by, but I'm not that good in enclosed spaces. I'm usually good at dodging zombies, but not in those cars. Like this guy, easy. He's facing away from you. As long as you're behind him, he's probably not going to hit you with that. So coming up there is a puzzle that we're going to have to do that they don't really tell you the solution to, and in fact it's random each time. There's a couple different, I think there's like 3 or 4 different combinations that it could be. Thankfully, one of them was the same as my practice run. The other one was not. So I already knew the solution. And of course, just years of playing this game, I know the solutions. So just do what I'm doing. You have to add up to 36, and you have to do it within that exact amount.
This is Billy. I've engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger, I'll put the brake on now.
Most of the solutions are like one number 9 times and then another number for the 10th. It's pretty whack. So there's more ammo we'll pick up. This time Rebecca gets some. And Rebecca has to do one, but this one is a little bit tougher because part of the screen is broken. But if you know the solution, it's not bad.
Rebecca? Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
So I always hated this part, because I'm pretty sure every single zombie that you didn't kill is actually, like, in this area now. Also, I messed up here. I was like, well, Rebecca's got to put her gun in her hand, but I unequipped her gun instead. I don't know why I did that. So, in order to collect things that you've left behind will appear in this area. So you can see there's an ink ribbon. We're just going to pick that up. Because that's like the big item that I would say is useful in this area. But these zombies are just so annoying. I guess at this point I probably could have and should have just ran away. Because I got the one item that I wanted. But again, I've already put the bullets into them. I might as well finish them off. Otherwise I'm going to feel bad. You can see the hook shot there. We got the knife. But screw all that. We're going to just leave. And enter into one of my favorite Resident Evil locations, personally. It's a personal favorite of mine. I know not a lot of people look upon this game, I guess, as fondly. And as I said, over the years I've come to understand its faults. But this game will always have a special place in my heart. As it was one of the first games that I played, of Resident Evil anyway. As I said, I never had a PlayStation growing up, so it wasn't until, like, Remake, RE0, and then they ported 2, 3, and Code Veronica onto the GameCube that I was able to play them, so Resident Evil 0 was one of the first that I ever played.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
So I got into an argument with a guy on Twitter over this game. A guy was saying that RE6 was the game that jumped the shark and everything got really ridiculous in. Where he's like, dude, there's a guy who turns into a T-Rex in that game. So my rebuttal was, and this guy got very mad when I said this, there is a character in Resident Evil 0 who can control leeches with Opera. And he's like, no, bro, it's different. It's like, no, that's infinitely wackier than Simmons in Resident Evil 6, who does, in fact, turn into a T-Rex. Leechman controlling leeches through Opera is 1,000 times weirder than anything else. The series peaked with its weirdness in this game with the leech guy who controls them through Opera. And you cannot convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me that Resident Evil 6 is more ridiculous than that. So we are approaching rapidly the end of this video. We unfortunately are not on the Ecliptic Express anymore, which is probably my personal favorite part of the game. But we are in the Umbrella training facility, which we will properly explore starting in the next video. So, thank you for watching,
I'll go.
and I will see you then.
This way.
Yeah,
I'll go.
yeah,
Come on.
okay.